Hey everyone, today I have a Dom IX5KG here. So this is a pretty basic dimple lock. Here's your key. It does have one interactive element. There's a ball bearing right here in the key, which I don't think there's, I think it just gets pushed up. There's some stuff in the keyway there you can see. On the bottom, there's actually some key control pins. But the interactive will hit a pin right here, and there's a little mushroom driver above it. So it's an extra pin. There's probably versions of this where there's a bump that pushes this ball bearing up higher so you can get a higher lift off of it. I'm not sure why it's colored red on this key, but it is. Other than that, pretty standard 5-pin dimple lock. Couple weird drivers right here. Some rattlesnakes. So those pieces in the middle are loose. You can tell this lock is really dirty. I took all these pins out and I did run them through an ultrasonic, but they still have a lot of graphite and gunk on them. I think it's stuck up in the pin chambers. So, but there you go. This actually took me a little bit of time to figure out. I think mostly because the feedback was wonky, because this lock is really used. If you check out these key pins, they are worn, they are well loved, and the key even is a little finicky in it because I think when I washed it I got some of the grime out, and it made it so that the pin heights weren't exactly correct anymore. So the key still works, but it's tough. It does not work as smoothly as it did when I first got this lock. But there you go. It's like I mentioned, it's not a super hard pick, but old worn locks sometimes are a little more difficult just because they get a little muddy in terms of feedback. But I did get open eventually, so there you go. We'll move over to the next section for picking. All right, here we go. The key is a little finicky, but it does work. There we go. I feel like I'm oversetting one constantly, but it is a max lift, so maybe I'm not. think I didn't have the interactive set, but now I do. Almost there. I didn't have the interactive set all the way, but it was the last pin up. There we go. Locked back up. Bring up the key again. All right. Let's do the key pins first. Oops. Three. Five. For the interactive is this one right here. And then the rest of these are passive. These two right here, these two right here, and this one right here. I could pop them out, but they don't really look amazing. They don't do anything, so. All right, let's get these drivers out. Standard. Standard. That's a rattlesnake. As a standard, and then the interactive bit comes right there. Oop. Don't want that to go in the pin chamber. There's the interactive. And then the last, this should be another rattlesnake. I cleaned this lock and it's still filthy inside. There you can you see the springs in there? Not really. They're just regular springs. I'm not gonna dump them. I'll fish one out. This is regular springs. Nothing special. I did accidentally bork a couple of them, so I've got a couple ruined ones here, but yeah, there you go. There's the pinning. 2 rattlesnakes. Spooled interactive. I swear I cleaned this lock out. I took all the pins out and I cleaned them in an ultrasonic, but clearly there's still a lot of muck and grease and stuff in there. So there you go. Dom IX5, I think. Hold on, let me double check that. Dom IX5 KG, I believe, is what this one is. All right, thank you.